Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope, or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified, code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Salve, salve, rapaziada! Já estamos aqui para mais um vídeo e a gente parou, né? No último vídeo a gente estava exatamente aqui, né? Então vambora, mano. Vambora que eu tô gostando bastante de fazer essa série, hein, cara. Esse jogo aqui é maravilhoso. Esse jogo é maravilhoso. Agora que eu resolvi os problemas, beleza. Agora vamos lá. Agora vai ter tiroteio, hein? Eita! Que isso? Que isso? Meteram bala em nós, mano. Agora... Não pode atirar na polícia não, senão não pode atirar de volta. Opa, calma. Nossa senhora, tá travando. Tô achando que eu vou gravar a 30 FPS, rapaziada. Esse jogo não tá nem chegando a 60 FPS não, velho. Eu vou gravar a 30 FPS essa bagaça aqui. Não tá chegando a 60 FPS. Eu achava que rodava melhor. Bora, rapaziada, já troquei aqui tudo. Tô gravando a 30 FPS porque essa bagaça tava travando, velho. Nossa senhora, calma. Vamos na calminha, vamos na calminha, vamos na calminha, vamos na calminha, vamos na calminha. A mira desse jogo acho difícil. Nossa. Eu tenho um ali, hein. Ó, nós já vem aqui, ó. Opa. Ui. Caramba. Cara, a mira disso aqui é muito difícil. Nossa senhora. Caramba, mano.
We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon. LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance. Chance, copper. You got me closer, we'll cut you in half.
Caramba.
Stay down.
Olha que nós avisou ainda, né, mano? Ô, louco! Calma lá, calma lá, calma lá. Onde que eu corro? Opa! Não, 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 não! Não, não troca de arma não, cara. Caramba, como é que pega a arma? Como é que pega a arma? Pega a arma aí, tio. Ah, cara, entendi. Tem que apertar o A. É que os botões são totalmente diferentes, velho. Olha a luta ali. Vamos, toma. Ai, vai, vai, vai. Aí, ó. Isso aqui é bem legal, essa destruição, né, velho? Essa destruição de cenário é bem legal.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
Tudo limpo, tudo limpo, tudo limpo.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotgun, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner. This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive at first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer Syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car. Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD!
You can go screw yourselves.
Vambora atrás do meliante.
He's hiding in the alley!
Ih, já era. É melhor você se entregar, mano, porque nós é bom de porrada, hein, velho. O cara aqui é o Anderson Silva. Nossa, ele podia ter levado uma bicuda.
Don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now. Give it up, Wendell.
Stay the hell away from me.
Ah lá, tô falando, ó. Deu bicuda em nós, ó.
You gotta be kidding.
You fucking asked for it.
Ah, é? Então pera aí, então. Nessa daqui eu já podia tirar a arma e dar uns 2 tiros nele já.
No way I'm going back inside. I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers.
You assholes already screwed me once.
Tira a arma, mano. Caramba. Momento parkour, né?
There's nowhere left to go.
Nossa senhora, que pancada, meu irmão. Ah, meu amigo. Aí tu tá de brincadeira. Eu sou o Anderson Silva, pô. Ó. Me liga, ó. Toma. Vem. Toma. Só nas esquivas. Toma. Nossa. Esse maluco não devia ser policial, não. Devia ser campeão da UFC, pô.
He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick. My beat crosses 7th Street. Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
I heard this is a triple homicide.
Everybody stay back. Let us
Beleza, mano, vamos lá. Agora chegou o momento aqui da gente...
Broad daylight. Crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Pior que eu já passei tudo isso aqui, tá? Mas eu não lembro de nada, mano. Quase nada. O que você tem que fazer nesse jogo aqui é prestar bastante atenção, tá ligado? Parece ser uma lista de pagamento. Ó. Documento de venda.
Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Tem nada aqui não. Já olhei aqui. O outro braço. É. Vamos examinar aqui o local, né, mano?
Yes, it's a dead person.
Isso aqui é bem legal, a gente pode falar com as pessoas.
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
You want to take a look around now? The witness can wait, Cole. We've got the perimeter.
This is awful. Just awful. Why can't we get
We should make sure we've checked the whole crime scene before questioning the witness.
Can I...
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss. Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Tá aí, né, mano? Nós vamos ter que interrogar ela agora, velho. Agora...
You think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
E agora, hein? E agora, hein? E agora, hein? Esse negócio aqui é muito difícil porque eu não lembro o que acontece aqui. Se você acusar errado, dá falha, entendeu? Então, tipo, se eu acusar falar que ela tá mentindo, vai dar falha. Incorreto, ó.
Shot Gage or why?
No, officer.
A man is dead, Miss Galetta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I'll take you downtown.
Get out! Get out right now! Send in one of the other policemen if you must.
Tá
But I
vendo?
won't say another word to you.
Deu errado, tá ligado? Aí já me quebrou.
So what next?
Olha o que achamos aqui, hein? Se não é a arma do crime.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
We have the murder weapon?
But no murderer. Girl saw it all, but she clammed up on me. We could trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
E vambora de novo, né, mano? Vambora. Nós vamos investigar agora de novo na loja de arma. E é aqui pertinho. Vocês viram? Esse negócio de interrogatório é muito da hora.
What did I tell you about going too hard on the witness? She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm just saying that sometimes you need to pour some sugar on these broads. A little bedside manner can go a long way.
And since when are you the expert? We got the murder weapon, didn't we?
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed with bedside manner.
Ali no caso, a gente tinha que ter falado que ela tava mentindo, né? Ou colocar dúvida. Porque aí seria a pergunta correta, né? Ela já ia meio que dar uma entregada ali. Como a gente errou, alguns eles não falham, tá ligado? A gente achou outra maneira. Só que no caso, né, a gente tem que acertar. Tem uns que se você erra, falha a missão. Vamos lá em outra loja de arma agora, uma loja de arma mais perto, né? Outra vez a gente foi naquela outra lá.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Calu. Edgar Calu was his name. Thing looked like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
É agora mesmo. Essa missão eu lembro, A gente vai ter que interrogar o maluco. Vocês viram ali o que ele falou, né, velho? Ele falou que o cara comprou a arma lá. Que ele não comprou a arma, né? Que ele pegou e só foi lá comprar munição. Que essas armas são raras de se achar. Então a arma é do maluco, né, velho? Esse jogo é muito da hora, mano. Esse jogo é muito... Eu gosto, eu me amarro nesse tipo de jogo, velho.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch!
Olha lá.
Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer. He's getting away.
Nossa. Já se entregou, já. Ah, lembra esses malucos são... Ah, agora sim, né? Tamo com a arma na mão, né? Não vamos toda hora só ficar dando de Anderson Silva querendo meter pancada nos outros, né, velho? Com a arma na mão agora. Arma na mão, arma na mão. Para. Ou você para ou o bicho pega, hein? Aí, ó. Aí, ó.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve, the one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, boyo, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Então é agora, rapaziada. Lembra que eu falei pra vocês que agora é o momento decisivo, né? Se eu errar e não interrogar ele da maneira certa, vai falhar a missão. Vocês vão ver. Provavelmente eu vou falhar porque eu não lembro da sequência. Você tem que acertar tudo. Então isso é muito difícil, velho. Quer ver, ó?
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Quer ver, ó? Ó, olha o que a gente pode fazer. A gente tem ali o ponto de intuição, falar que ele está mentindo. A gente pode olhar no caderno aqui. Tem a arma aqui também. Ó. Se você usar suas intuições com cuidado, você pode conseguir vários avanços em entrevistas e interrogatórios. A gente pode vir aqui e remover uma resposta, ó. Pronto. É verdade ou é mentira? Então é mentira.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
E agora? Agora nós... Ó, tem que ir com calma, tem que ir com calma. Aqui, ó. Ó.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebishes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ó, aí a gente pode vir aqui na intuição e remove a resposta. Então o que que é? É verdade, o cara não gostava. Ah, incorreta. Meu Deus.
Get it off your chest.
Gage and his kind are pathetic. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Tá vendo? Deu ruim. Entendeu?
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy. I need a confession.
Entendeu? É assim que funciona. Bem legal, bem legal. O jogo é maravilhoso, mano. O jogo é maravilhoso.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu.
Tá vendo? Aí começa de novo.
You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about.
Tá vendo? Agora a gente já sabe como é que funciona. Então o que acontece? É a segunda vez. Então eu já sei que ele tá mentindo. Então eu sei que a próxima é mentira e depois dúvida. E aí acabou. Quer ver? Ó, mentira.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen.
Isso é bem legal, isso é
a
bem
couple
legal.
years ago.
Porque você tem que prestar muita atenção. Se você não prestar atenção, esquece. Aí a gente tem que vir aqui. E o dono da loja falou que a arma é dele. Então a gente vai lá, aponta o
You had
dono
the
da
gun
loja.
cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebushes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Não, ele não sabe o que a gente tá falando. Aí a gente vem aqui e joga dúvida, ó. Correto.
Left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy putt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Vendo, a gente conseguiu. Outros interrogatórios vão ser bem mais difíceis.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing.
E tá aí, resolvemos, rapaziada. Resolvemos. E eu vou terminar o vídeo por aqui, porque o vídeo já ficou gigantesco. Os vídeos desse jogo vai ficar gigante mesmo. Isso é normal, né? Porque é um jogo um pouco mais parado. Eu não vou cortar muitas coisas e tudo mais. No começo eu não vou cortar muitas coisas. Depois eu vou cortar algumas coisas assim. Beleza? Mas é isso, rapaziada. Se curtiu, por favor, deixa o like aí. Se inscreva aqui no canal, que é muito importante. E ative o sino das notificações. Tá? Se inscreva no meu outro canal também. Lá tem outros tipos de vídeo que podem ajudar vocês aí se vocês gostam de futebol, basquete, outras coisas assim. Lá eu trago mais tutoriais. Aqui a gente vai focar muito mais em gameplays, beleza? Muito obrigado, rapaziada. Fiquem com Deus. E eu acho que mais tarde eu trago mais um vídeo pra vocês aí. Não sei, cara. Não sei, tem que ver. Porque tem o outro canal também, né? Tem outras coisas pra fazer. Mas eu vou ver se consigo trazer 1 ou 2 vídeos pra vocês aí, porque os vídeos são grandes, né? Então é isso aí, rapaziada. Muito obrigado, valeu e falou.